Welcome back to the show. We're ploughing through the seeding round into Heat 8 now, and Zeke Lau, the Hawaiian, up on his opening ride. He's up against Willian, Cardoso and Coffin in this exchange. And Big Zeke finishing off nicely through to the inside. Just losing contact with his equipment on that final manoeuvre.
For surfers that don't, as we watch the replay, you'd rather be barefooted and feeling your board. This is the 4-6-7, the earlier one. Does that little snap in there, layback snap, trying to be tight to the pocket. This inside is a beautiful turn.
Willian Cardoso, he's up against Zeke Lau and Coffin. Ezekiel Lau had a 4.67 on his opening ride. Here goes Willian. Laying down some big hacks out here just a couple of days ago in some pretty sizey conditions. Great small wave surfer, considering his size.
Incredibly good, given his size. And this heat is it's a power off. This first turn of Williams too. So powerful, so strong. Unfortunate though, this wave didn't stay open. And Julian Wilson, on the other hand, looked like he knew which ones he wanted. Great wave selection, a great win for Julian.
Well, the Californian, Coffin, is really starting to develop a great relationship with this long right-hander. He's had some magic free surfing moments. Big heat with Geordie Smith in this contest. Last season as well. Rips through a couple of carves here. Working this one over through to the inside. Bashes through the lip. Really started to add some flair to his frontside re-entries in 2019.
Average wave for a 2.5 for that one turn. Coffin up and racing. Grown up on the point breaks. Very comfortable in this style of wave. Biding his time now, getting some good work done, but waiting for something big. Lay back snap out of the top there. Another shorter little snap, and another just waiting for this inside to stand up a bit. Compressing and extending in and out.
Zeke Lau again. Nice cut down, always puts plenty into those moves. Now loading up, wants to get the finish right on this occasion. Fell on his first ride, nice drawn out carve. Has time to get back into the pocket again. Moving plenty of water as he makes his way through to the inside. The 25-year-old.
Completes that one.
Wow, reels it back in.
Great momentum, and here's Zeke. Lovely carve. Little jab into the lip there. Lots of time, patience. It's important to show that. These cut downs, though, when you cut down so far out onto the flat, sometimes you lose speed. And there was a moment there where the momentum was kind of lost, but he picked it up really quickly and managed to fit in 2 turns right at the end there and get the completion.
So much, and when you sit there for 15 minutes without catching a wave, it builds up for sure, but I was happy to execute on my first wave well and then back it up with a set at the end. But yeah, we kind of, all 3 of us had 2 good opportunities, so it was fair.
And you've had a great consistent run in J-Bay over the years. What do you think it is about this wave that suits your surfing so well?
And on those big open faces, he was laying down some memorable carves. I think one of them wound up on the cover of Surfer magazine.
Well, there's a memorable layback snap. The score went 6-1-7. Good score. Stays tight to the pocket and into the closeout turn. Good score for that ride. And puts a second one, puts him into the lead, puts pressure on. There's that layback snap. It wasn't a very steep section. Ordinarily, those type of turns are done in a more steeper section. But it was an interesting interpretation of that part of the wave, but certainly capitalised on what was on offer. There's that vertical closeout re-entry.
And see if this wave for Willian. You might take it away, Ronnie.
Well, Willian's just generating some speed at the moment, chasing down some green wall. Gets to it, just a transition hit to get started. Another one to maintain speed to get down the line. Driving off the bottom into this final section. Oh. Really pushing hard on the tail of that board, but incomplete.
Handed on to Pete, and it's the replay. The big fellow just powering down the line, waiting for it to give him the chance. Lovely off the top, and he gets his last big layback gap in, just powers it, and unfortunately pushed it too far around and that nose came all the way back. And you'll see it here. He lays it back. You watch the nose of the board and how far around it actually comes. Just too far right there. That outside rail catches and down he goes. His energy, it feels a little bit down in terms of the positivity because he's been having trouble getting the results that he would like. And I feel like he hasn't been, since the Uluwatu win, that type of same form has been eluding him.
We'll see if he can tap in. He's got 16 minutes to turn it around. Ezekiel, though, he wants to string together a wave. Got a couple of decent numbers, but hasn't given his best just yet. Got a nice bit of water to work with here. Nice steep wall. Loading up for something big down the line. Has some speed. Will he go to the air or throw that board into the face? Nice layback jam. Still banking away at this wave, which almost split in half through that inside. It allowed him to really load up on that final manoeuvre.
Here we go on the replay. A little pump there off the bottom to a nice wrap, just sort of patiently waiting for this to stand up. There's a section. Hits it horizontally. Not too much in that one. Another horizontal hit out of the lip. Wanting a little more carve. Gets some arc there. Into this one, quick, and then he gets a second really quick little hit there. Bang, bang. Little double on offer. Couple of pumps waiting for this last turn as this beautiful point break just peels beautifully down the line. Gets that big layback snap. Great turn. Judges will love that one. Into another lot of work done. Great ride into the completion.
Much like Bell's Beach, you want those cold fronts. That's what brings the swell. Expecting that to happen a little later in the week. But here goes Willian Cardoso. Has work to do. A lot of work, in fact. Chasing a 9.07 to get up in a second spot. Has had some great individual manoeuvres, but hasn't really linked it all together just yet. And he's going to pull out of that one right there on that inside shallow shelf. 0.5 for a big individual turn. So he needs room to move, basically.
Yeah, and he's trying to find it here, trying to squeeze it here.
Let's see what he can do. Just under 7 minutes to go. The man they call Panda hammering down the line. And this one's going to get away from him. The 33-year-old has to kick out. And he'll still be chasing that big number.
And he has been in great form this year. And with John John's exit, there's all sorts of storylines that could come into play. And one of them is whether he can win a 12th world title.
And maybe a gold medal. Here we go. Willian Cardoso riding through to the inside. He knows this isn't the wave to do it.
Ooh, threw a punch there too. The anger, the frustration coming out, and it's felt like that. He hasn't been in a good place this year.
This heat coming to a close with Ezekiel getting a victory. Coffin in second place. Willian Cardoso will have to rebound out of the elimination round. We're going to take a quick break. Joe Tapel and Martin Potter will step in for the call next.